And then nkrofo frame me. And ra Sammy Gyamfi asem ne ba na nkrofo frame me. And then so nkrofo frame me. Enya asem ketwa. Na ohwe de Ghana fo ka ene nsem a ekoso a obehu ne say yes. People are in serious pain. But then can you blame them? No. Doctors are framing, politicians are framing, scholars are framing, Charlie, all sorts of people. At yes, yeah, spiritualists. Oh, just obi afre. Asemo obi akane oh we die enye kwa ebi mo asemo mo kan say agrada de na oye no jamo ohu bibi gu Sammy Gyamfi so and the tre say obi akane die o obi akane die enya asem ketwa ebi mo frame kra ma tre say wo musu eh asem we ashinkrofo. Some people are crying, some are devastated. It's serious. But I'm going to give you an update. There are a lot of people are also calling for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to sack Sammy Gyamfi. In fact, we hear MPP for now on social media. In some way, more can they say Mahama launch code of conduct. Now Sammy Gyamfi breach the code of conduct. Into code of conduct now Sammy Gyamfi breach. You know, I was saying Mahama was permanent. Now we are going to look into the code of conduct and then look into it to see say indeed has Sammy Gyamfi breached the code of conduct. If Sammy Gyamfi has breached the code of conduct, what are the forms of punishment a ewo ho? Possible say Sammy Gyamfi ye de burden ye de be mano. I was say ye sack no. And now say was see a man different form of punishment. What is the code of conduct talking about? Now, when I read the 66-page code of conduct at Tremo, our platform, so even though I didn't go through all the 66 pages, no. You see, idea now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Kasitia a year gifter a year more than 20,000 Ghana cedis. Now, according to Nana Agrada, Sika Sammy Gyamfi de mano $800. Ebi mun se mo kan say Sammy Gyamfi kan no mon so kan ye na sika ne bro $800. San microphone se mo kan ye mon sem ba na Agrada na etre say $800 and Sammy Gyamfi ye den e de mano, right? No problem. Now, technically, the code of conduct ankasa about an official giving out money to someone. But then the code of conduct talked about you, the official, receiving money. But you see, it is just common sense. So code of conduct, I say, men receive more than 20,000 Ghana cedis as gifts. And now receive making sure so we bought chief of staff amania. Then it simply means that as wo a minister or a government official no don't give out an amount that is probably maybe more than that, because there's a reason why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama placed a cap at 20,000. Okay. Now, another part of the code of conduct, and also can say if you're a minister, you see the code of conduct use the word minister, and or can say by the use of that word minister, no, they are talking about Obia Washe a year abinase. Into your point to as CEO of government state-owned enterprise, you'll be referred to as a minister. In this position, Sammy Gyamfi acting as the CEO of a year gold board, no, he is a minister according to the code of conduct. At yes, yeah. The code of conduct also spoke against a year flashy lifestyle, luxurious lifestyle. Say, don't be exhibiting that type of lifestyle to Ghanaians. Based on that particular side, no, Obe to me I say, well, Sammy Gyamfi wa flaunted. And that one, I'm sure that it is going to be subjective, because $800, Obi wo ho enye sike bia ma no. Obi ntu wo ho $800, a very luxurious money. No a subjective. But send America no, ye can monetary value their code of conduct no. The monetary value no 20,000, but $800 is not up to 20,000. Now there is a lawyer Eduji Tamaklo Ababontin what says Sammy Gyamfi did not flout the code of conduct. Let's read what the lawyer is saying. Or say Sammy Gyamfi has not violated the code of conduct. Eduji Tamaklo. Or say speaking on Sammy Gyamfi's gift to Agrada, Eduji Tamaklo conveyed that Gyamfi did not breach the code of conduct, but they nonetheless apologize and seek forgiveness of Ghanaians. So that is what Eduji Tamaklo Akan or a lawyer, or say Sammy Gyamfi has not breached the code of conduct, but nini name no, they are apologizing. Kase Ghana for informal bonding yeden and chomo. Now, let's read what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama spoke on the punishment if you flout the code of conduct. Inti, yemfane say, Makamedie, me trese Sammy Gyamfi, yesi code of conduct no, wa flouty code of conduct no, wanfa nye juma, we go His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the code of conduct enimtia. Ebe mo se mo kan say, so kosake Sammy Gyamfi a high-handed. What you say? Some people are also saying say one sake Sammy Gyamfi. But let us look at the forms of punishment that His Excellency John Dramani Manankasa no ne documents no etre se wu nim na okoko boni ade me de be ye o yen read any or say measures against violation. Now or say if a minister engages in conduct that prima facie constitutes a breach of any rule in this handbook, the president shall determine at his or her discretion the course of action that should be taken. I said in the first place, says our code of conduct, minister be ekwakoye bibi na etia sa code of conduct no. Na evidence ba beto dwa na etrese minister no waye bibi etia code of conduct na. President ni be determine yon fanye minister no. Inti ya ye kan Sammy Gyamfi on ye mpame no yen sake ni na no ewo Mahama nsem His Excellency. Onu no be decide say Sammy Gyamfi me pame no anase me mpame no. Inti MPP for our more call say yempame Sammy Gyamfi ni na no. Well, it is not your calling. It is not yours to do. It is the president because it is in the code of conduct. Mo amu koti code of conduct no. Say wa flaunty code of conduct no. Inti yempame ni na no. The same code of conduct is saying say enye wo na obeka se yempame no. Eye president no na ebeka. Na yanko the forms of punishment aye say president betumi ama nipa kra code of conduct no we bu nenimtia. Or say B, such actions may include but not limited to requiring the minister to render an apology. It was a minister no eye bibi na etia code of conduct na based on the level, because sabi obi kokowia 1 cedi no obi kokowia 1 million na omutu no yentumi nka say the way we are 1 million no ye de no to mfiase 10 years into the way we are 1 cedi nso yemfa no nkonko to mfiase 10 years da bi judge ne hwa we bokro no de but ono ne kro no no esua timi to me man the same judgment as kesi nti based on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ohwe de nipa ko ne yeye ne wo hwe na say bone eyo no ani sika de, because some people are saying say Sammy Gyamfi onya sika we onya se. People don't know say the office as Sammy Gyamfi occupy CEO office now occupy no, it is one of the highly paid offices in this country. Okay, nti it is not even about whether the money is for him or not, because office now Sammy Gyamfi occupy no, every single month ni take home salary keke no over 100,000 Ghana cedis in a year. Sa office no as the boss of a year minerals commission sa baby as Sammy Gyamfi watina no PMMC and a year gold board no. Yes, Ghana mremu. As to whether it is high, and then we need to talk about it. No? Seriously, we can talk about it. But that office now Sammy Gyamfi occupy no, one of the highly paid spaces. And see, no, nkrofo ni brain wo ho, because nkrofo omo a omanya appointment under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no, nkrofo bebre omunya sa amount no. And the perks that comes with that office as Sammy Gyamfi occupy no, enya asem ketwa. But every single man ne salary ni take home salary keke no over 100,000 Ghana cedis. It as to whether sikano onyane we no, I don't think that is the argument, because ne 1 month salary kraka krebi ebetumi aye sa sikana odema agrada no. And that is the truth. So the problem is not about where he got the money from, but or say such actions may include but not limited to requiring the minister to render an apology which may be public. It is Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, according to the code of conduct no, se nipa kroni di bone a otia code of conduct na ye hwe bone na wo ye na ne punishment betumi aye se wo mra mbepa Ghana for chow. Opa Ghana for chow wi a still ye be ma na ye na ejuma. Senya metre no bone ne level no ene ye de behwe. Obi wo ho wakwa akowia 1 cedi. Untumi nkochi ni ntu mfiase for 10 years. obi akwa ko ya 1 million Ghana cedis onu no bia obetumi de na akọ 10 years nti o se boni ni bi ye hwe eni so a ni ye hwe na se boni na nipa kro ni di ye no enhyeda anye kese saa ebia nipa kro no ne de ne se wo mra mbepa Ghana for cho nti it is a punishment under the code of conduct utia code of conduct na de also ye no and then also imposing a formal reprimand. Se formally yebetumi a reprimand nipa kro no yebetumi atwe naso formally inti ebia yebetumi akatre nipa kro no se unim His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa launch a project Mahama case na Mahama case na wa launch no fa o 3 months salary ekoti atum ya twe nipa kro na so no 3 months ye ma o pay ya twe na so ati asiye and I say requesting the minister's resignation. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa heni pa krono boni a wedi a obetumi aka den say da bi boni a wedi no wegu ma abanye ni mu asinti resign. Inti yes, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can tell Sammy Gyamfi to resign. It is up to him to decide, as the code of conduct is saying. Or suspending the minister. Inti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can decide again, according to the code of conduct. Say Sammy Gyamfi may suspend you for 1 week. Adia wakwako ye may suspend you for 1 week. Or terminating the appointment. No, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama send Yankrofor. So a lot of people are calling for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to use the third one, which is terminating the contract of Sammy Gyamfi or terminating the appointment. But here the types of punishments are code of conduct no are listed here. Apology 1, reprimand 2, requesting the minister to resign 3, suspending the minister 4, sacking Sammy Gyamfi 5. Into a 5 punishments, forms of punishment are His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can decide whichever to choose. But a lot of people are telling him to choose the last one. And it is up to him. Inti mo amukoti code of conduct na mun ready ye MPP for mun ready code of conduct na mo kan say code of conduct ne de wawa kan wom say obepa mi nipa krono code of conduct wan ka say obepa mi nipa krono say 5 things no be and I'm reading it to you. I say 5 things and obey including say obepa me no. But aside say obepa me no, there are other 4 things so obetumi ama nipa krono ye. So at this point, these are the possible punishments that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obetumi de ama Sammy Gyamfi. These are the possible forms of punishment. Mebabe can say yema special prosecutor in your investigation near who the source of the money. Okay? Mebabe can say asem no. But someone reached out to me and not me said that be special prosecutor ebebe mo not say a criminal. Not say be a bribery. But there's Sammy Gyamfi here, you know. It's not really criminal. There's really nothing criminal about it. Inti I was a shraj mum in a shim. The appropriate institution also a shim a shraj. And I'm catching back and say, well, I really agree with what you are saying. Okay, so at this point, I think say yes, shraj can investigate the source of the money, so we get to know baby Sammy Gyamfi then when yes you can free. But for people who don't know, almost say Sammy Gyamfi ebia we are buying sika we are buying sika. No me pesa me tremo ejuma Sammy Gyamfi wo ye no. Baby a wotena as a CEO Emma company now what's in no the amount of money he's entitled to. Okay, let me show you. It was posted by a journalist it was posted by a journalist from Joy News. Let me check and tell you so you see, and then I think that will bring some clarity to it, because a lot of people are saying on social media, say Sammy Gyamfi onye sikano when you we sikano ejuma be no yeah no we sikano atiasie. And so this is what the journalist is saying. I say 1.5 million cedis annual salary. Not just say every single year biano Sammy Gyamfi ne pay 1.5 million Ghana cedis. That is 125,000 Ghana cedis every month, and subject to 15% increase every year. And Sammy Gyamfi position na what's no every month be asika yetuan 125,000 Ghana cedis. Inti obi a waji 125,000 Ghana cedis there. I don't think said the argument is that onya sika no wehe. And I hope at this point I think you understand. The problem shouldn't be say Sammy Gyamfi nya sika no wehe because the salary is 125,000 Ghana cedis every month. That's the amount of money Sammy Gyamfi takes. Now after every year krano, you be increased by 15%. Osanso beji clothing allowance of 15% of annual basic salary. Oh yeah, security, provision of 2 personal security officers. Mind you see a lot of people will say, hey, na Sammy Gyamfi na dey nta na Ghana gold na no sisi Sammy Gyamfi na ehweso. Ghana gold ni na ono no ehweso. Ati some people also arguing say, oh, position ne dey man na suma no dodo osua ya kola eni kwan say this position ne man no. Ghana gold na ono no ehweso. Inti ohwe pay aye ma no any security aye ma na enya asem ketwa. O see provision of one gardener 4,000 cedis as cash equivalent. Inti no Sammy Gyamfi sika awoje na enye sika ketwa. So the problem or what I'm saying is say the issue shouldn't be like onya sika ne wehin. That is not the problem. That is not the issue. That I say. And from this broadcast, now I hope you understand that. But yes, I think that there should be some form of punishment. Okay, out of the 5 punishments there will be a form of punishment. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama punish Sammy Gyamfi with one former. I don't think say it was say Ghana for a share be it say ye paminu yam paminu. I don't think say was say Ghana for share say omo complaining because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said in the code of conduct say out of 5 punishments na medebe man nipa kro no. Joko ko chusu say wo pame Sammy Gyamfi a mo amon pese obe pame no monye no asopem okoko chusu say okay Sammy Gyamfi we issue apology there nanso brana sanso be issue another apology na asem ne yentwa so a mo bi ankasa it is a form of punishment in a code of conduct. Okoko kan say another form of punishment and say obe reprimand no na ketua ye be ka kire ne say onkonko tua ento dien mu a eno nso mo bi ensu. You kwa say you suspend Sammy Gyamfi a mo bi ensu because it's a form of punishment. You kwa say Sammy Gyamfi say one resign a mo bi ensu, it is a form of punishment. And so we are waiting for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to choose from these 5 forms. Montreal your comment box the motive for. That's it.